Now, what do we expect in this year Community Shield? Because that has been what fans really want now. What are we going to expect in this year Community Shield?
It's going to be a normal game.
Just normal game?
Normal game. I think we run the risk of not having a top performance Community Shield due to the reality that a lot of the players that will play in that Community Shield after the Euros have not played a game.
What's happening, fans? Welcome to Vertical Football. My name is Komi, and with me I have Shegun. Shegun, how are you doing today?
It's great to be here. Looking forward to the preview.
Yeah, awesome preview. I know that. Now, today is all about the Community Shield, the English Community Shield. And this will be the 102nd English Community Shield. And I promise you, it will be a mind-blowing Community Shield because it is the Manchester Derby. You had that right. Manchester Derby. And we all know with Manchester Derby, it's awesome. Awesome derby. Now, I really want you to know that Manchester United have won it for about 21 times, the English Community Shield, while Man City won it for just 6 times. And at this time, we want to know who is going to win. Shegun, what's your take on this Community Shield?
Yeah, it's always a good game. It's Community Shield is not really a trophy, but I think it's traditionally that in England, before the season starts, a week before the Premier League season starts, that they always do the Community Shield. So it's always good to have that kind of game.
Yeah. Even though it's not a trophy, it's very important for the fans, really, because the fans love this. Yeah. So, Shegun, what do we expect in this year's Community Shield? Because there's so many talk about their preseason. Let's start with this. How will you rate their preseason? Let's start with Manchester United.
I think for both teams, any preseason after a major international tournament is not necessarily going to be a very strong preseason because, for example, Manchester United, a lot of the starters for Manchester United played in the Euros. And so we're not present in that preseason. And also for Manchester City, also a lot of the star players also were not present. I think the only star player that you could say, maybe the likes of Haaland.
Oh, yeah.
Was the major person that was there. So I think so it wasn't really necessarily a strong preseason for both parties. But I think it was exciting to watch those games.
Okay, from rating their preseason, how prepared are they? Because I'm looking at it, both teams perform not so good. They are not in their level right now. So what do you think about their preparation for this English Community Shield?
Yeah, I think if you look at Manchester United played 5 games in the preseason. I think they played, first of all, they started by Roseburg. After Roseburg, they played another team. And they played the likes of Arsenal. They played the likes of Real Betis. They also played Liverpool. And I think in that game, you will see that they won. I think Manchester United won like 2 games. 2 games. They won Real Betis and they won which other one? They won the second game. So, but they lost 3 of those games. While Man City just won only 1 of the 4 games they played. They lost to Milan. They lost to Celtic and they drew against Barcelona and they won against Chelsea. So I think you can't really go off of the preseason. The only thing you can just take in the preseason is the new pattern of play, the new tactics that the manager wants to introduce. So those are the things you can take. But performance...
sorry about that. Mentioning tactics, really, what do you think the tactics of the plan of the coach? Because we have been seeing different football style from their preseason. What do you think the tactics will be right now for Man City?
I think for Man City, it's more or less the same. I think the only thing about Man City is when you watch Man City's preseason is just get a feel of the new boys that are the young boys that were introduced. I think I so much like the performance of the likes of Oscar Bob. We all know Oscar Bob, but James McAtee was amazing to see McAtee play. And I think there's a particular guy that I just got to know, a dark in complexion forward. For like his name now, I can't remember his name now, but also very, very exciting. Has a kind of feeling of like this their winger on the left, this
Doku.
Doku,
Yeah.
he has a feeling of kind of Doku. So I think it was exciting to watch. But for Man City, it's more of the same. For Manchester United, I think Manchester United fans can also now see that I think Ten Hag will be likely sticking with a starting formation of a double pivot, because we saw that losing the likes of Koilar, the likes of Casemiro, and I think we could see the structure, pressing, and out in possession. We could see a lot of things in that game.
Okay, what do we expect in this year Community Shield? Because that has been what fans really want now. What are we going to expect in this year Community Shield?
Well, it's going to be a normal game.
Just normal game?
Normal game. I think we run the risk of not having a top performance Community Shield due to the reality that a lot of the players that will play in that Community Shield after the Euros have not played the game. I think for Manchester United, the likes of Bruno Fernandes, the likes of Garnacho, the likes of Kobe Mainoo, they will just have maybe a 1 week training before the game. And for the likes of Man City, the likes of De Bruyne, the likes of Bernardo Silva, the likes of Alvarez. Alvarez is even went to the Olympics, and he's even trying to leave. So a lot of those players, the likes of Kai Walker, the likes of John Stones, these people are just having a 1 week training.
Yeah.
So it's going to also be like an extra preseason, not necessarily a high flying Premier League game.
Okay.